Well, hey up me odes, it is King Rowie here. Oh, I'm still not used to this stupid. I need to learn how to do this on my phone. This is absolute nonsense. Yeah, it's King Rowie here, the king of beer reviews, the king of beer reviewers, a guy that a lot of people have been referring to as the Sean P. Diddy Coombs of beer reviews. I don't know why. I've got my glasses. I don't know why they've been referring to me as that. Frankly, it's a nickname I could do without, but any press is good press at the end of the day. So there we go. Ooh, back in character now. Yeah, that was a rubbish intro. Like it was so much better in my head. I was like, yeah, this whole thing, but yeah, this is going to be a rubbish video. I can already sense that. Yeah, I'm only doing this for myself to be perfectly honest, so I can sit here and drink two Asvex double IPAs back to back. To be perfectly honest with you, so I've got the other two double IPAs from the Genome Project. So this one is Asvex Dea. So this is Operation Genome, Citra, and Allura, which the hops in it. Do you know what I mean? That's what they are. They are hops. So yeah, I'm gonna get these open. This is my sweet Wingfest crown that I have now. Went to Wingfest Derby, and it was everything I hoped for and more. Well, they had beer and wings. They had beer and wings. That was literally all I hoped they had, and they had both of them. They also had a a chocolate brownie stand, but I don't eat chocolate brownies as I'm not 6. So I do eat cookies though. So if there were cookies there, I would have eaten a shitload of those. But yeah, so it's like 10:30 on a Tuesday. I'm going live. No one's watching. If anything, this is probably going to damage my channel more than doing any good. I don't know how to. Like, I wish I knew how to sort of like do this. Do you know what I mean? Like the beer monster doesn't have this problem, does he? Do you know what I mean? Everyone's always watching him. Do you know what I mean? Like with his perfect draft system and his pints of, I don't know, punk IPA or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Like more power to him. Do you know what I mean? And also like a special shout out to my boy the Urban Viking, whose channel has exploded. And I'm not gonna lie, I am insane with jealousy about that. That is, but absolutely more fucking power to you, man. And like that is badass. So yeah, shares, save some subscribers for the rest of us, or don't. Do you know what I mean? Like I wouldn't do right by anybody if that happened to me. So yeah, so Asvex, obviously Liverpool, then Dea, Cheltenham, Gloucester, that sort of thing. That was a bank, wasn't it? Cheltenham and Gloucester. Could be those people. I don't know. But yeah, I have had a sort of a weekend at work. Due to the bank holiday, we were so busy. Like we were stupidly busy, like insane. But another bit down. No, yeah, we were stupidly busy. But your boy powered through. Went to Clues at the kitchen a bit early on Monday as I had a meltdown as it was that busy. Your boy doesn't do well under pressure. Your boy cracks. Your boy cracks under pressure. That is like a very important thing that you all realize. So any road, that's that dealt with. I'm probably going to go live again tomorrow, to be honest with you, because I am off tomorrow. I should have done this tomorrow, to be honest with you, but hindsight's 2020 at the end of the day, and that's all that really matters. I'm going to stop saying that as well. It's become like a rubbish catchphrase, isn't it? That's all that really matters. Lame catchphrase. I'll tell you a good catchphrase that I have been saying a lot that no one like gets is "For want of a nail, the kingdom was lost," which is a pretty badass saying catchphrase. It's badass, is what it is. It's pretty fucking badass. No one tunes into these live videos for review. That is banging though. What was the last one? I think the last one that was the Rivington, wasn't it? Which was, I think, was the one. Yeah, it was, because I've got the Beak one in the fridge there, so it must have been the Rivington one. Which, while absolutely fantastic, I'm not gonna lie, this shits it. It absolutely shits it. Which is weird because I'm not a massive Dea fan, to be honest with you. Like I think they're great beers, and I've met a few people from Dea, and they are all great people, but the actual beers have never. I honestly think, oh God, this is spreading negativity. I don't want to do it, but I'm going to do it. I honestly think Steady Rolling Man is the most overrated sort of flagship sort of core range beer in the UK. Nothing wrong with it. It's absolutely fine. But I remember once I was on a beer forum, and someone was like, "My beer of the year, Steady Rolling Man," and I wanted to be like, "Right, have you only had one beer this year? Because it's nice enough, but for it to be your beer of the year, like, what else were you drinking for the rest of the year? Like, what? Piss. That's the best I can come up with. I'm tired. That's the best I can come up with. I can't even make a sentence anymore. Words. Words are my weapon." I mean, supping a couple of double IPAs will definitely help my vocabulary. There's no way booze is going to be detrimental to anything this evening. But yeah, also, yeah, it's the first time. Oh God, I hate this. How do I unmirror this thing? I mean, it's probably a very easy, basic thing that I have to click on, but I don't have to do it. And because I am like such a boomer when it comes to any sort of technology or vegans. But yeah, there, look at that. Look at that. It's a little Beavertown logo. Yeah, I had to drink Beavertown lager all day the other Sunday, interspersed with quite a few blue hooches and some shots of Irish whiskey from a distillery I've never heard of. But the Irish whiskey was pretty fantastic. I'm not gonna lie, I do like Irish whiskey. It's very sweet, sweet like bourbon. Yeah, 6 minutes in, and I've already spoken about Wingfest twice. But to be fair, I had nobody watching for the first sort of time I spoke it, so I can do all of that material again if you want. There's beer and wings and yeah, all that. So I hope everyone had a lovely bank holiday weekend. I know I kind of did. Fucking busy at work though, like ridiculously busy, like ridiculously busy. Yeah. Just been playing a lot of Elden Ring lately. It's too hard. Why make a computer game that hard? Like it's a great game, but there's no easy setting. When I play computer games, I want to play on easy setting. Do you know what I mean? Like when I play that, the most basic of enemies are like ruining my shit. It's absolutely mental. Like ridiculous. Like From Software, great studio. I'm not disputing that. They do better video games than I do. I've never made a video game. Wouldn't know where to start, because it's nerdy in it. So I'm not going to do it. But and it's probably really hard. Like you probably need to have gone to college, which I obviously haven't done. You probably need to do shit like that to be able to make things like that. But man alive, the it's so big. The map's like huge. It's big as shit, and there's nothing to show you what to do apart from occasional blobs that show you the vague directions to go in. But once you've been in that direction, it doesn't go. It's the worst game I've ever played in my life, and it's the most important thing in my life right now. And I really hope my girlfriend wasn't watching when I said that because I will be in trouble. But yeah, Elden Ring sucks. It's too hard. But as soon as this video is done, I'm gonna put it on for 5 hours and not sleep tonight, and play it, and make no progress whatsoever in either my personal life or my online gaming lack of life. It's ridiculous. It's fucking, that was a pretty sweet burp. Yeah. Huh. Tuesday night is not the one to go live, is it? For those just turning, for the other person who's just tuned in, we are on Project Genome. Operation Genome, haven't even got the name right. Have not even got, not even the most basic of research has been done in this. We've got Asvex, we've got Dea, we've got a hop that I've never heard of, Alora, which could be one of the biggest hops on the planet. Do you know what I mean? Like it could be the new Citra. I don't know. I haven't heard of it, so it's stupid to me. But the actual beer itself is a 9 out of 10. So yeah, or as some people will put on Untapped, which I don't use because I'm not a dick. 4.73. And oh, I hate Untapped. I've done that. I've done that in every live video. I've know how much I hate Untapped. But yeah. So I'm going to do it again now. I hate Untapped. It is so rubbish. It is so lame. Do you know what I do when I want to like think, oh, have I had that beer before? I just remember. Do you know what I mean? I use my head. I use my brain. I was like, oh yeah, I have had that because I remember it because I'm not a tragic alcoholic. I mean, I am like a really tragic alcoholic. Like it's awful. Like every day's a struggle. Like every morning, I just wake up like screaming, like ah, like I didn't die in my sleep. But yeah, but good evening to Mr. B, Homebrews and Beer Reviews, and Craig H. I hope you're both doing very, very well. I hope you both had a very, very lovely bank holiday. And I hope that you've drank some cracking Bronsons over the weekend, which is what it is, which is what really what it is all about, isn't it? Drinking, some, smashing open some banging Bronson Mersey beers. There we go. The big screen. No, that's me telly. That's where I watch all my porn on. So I watch it on the big telly because that way the cocks are bigger. So because the boobs are bigger, because the boobs are bigger. But yeah, I do enjoy my telly. I've never watched porn on the telly. Do you know what I mean? Like phones exist. It's 2025. You don't need to be watching shit on your telly. Your mum might walk in. That'd be shocking. Adam, yes. Hello, Adam. I think. Oh no, I thought Mr. B was saying his name was Adam, but obviously Mersey Beer is also Adam. And we'll all just refer to ourselves as Adam for the rest of the evening, and then that way, no one will get too confused in the grand scheme of things. Oh, I'm on the big telly on yours. Sweet. I was very nicely invited to Josh from Neon, one of the owners of Neon, for his birthday, and we were actually watching me, so cringe, on the worst part was about 20 people. If they were all watching on their phones, my views would have shot up. And for this place anyway. And we were all watching it on this huge projector. And I have, it was a diamond cutter that I had. Do you know what I mean? I could have cut glass with it. It was incredible. It's the most vain I've ever felt in my entire life. So yeah, that's always good. Just Disco Beer Review. There he is. What a lad. What a bloody lad. It is Tuesday tipple. I used to do tipper Tuesdays, didn't I? I have got some tippers downstairs. I think I've got at least one triple IPA in here as well. I originally thought I'd be on for about an hour, but now that I have got 5 people watching, I might stay on for marginally more. So, anyone else seen that new Final Destination movie? I shit you not, it is the greatest thing to happen to cinema probably since Saw X. I mean, I mostly watch horror movies, the really gory horror movies, like really immature, gory, stupid horror movies. But man, the new Final Destination film, shit! Like I had to buy a new face. Like it stomped my face off so much. I had to buy a new one. I was just like, whoa. I went to the face shop. I went to the Nottingham face shop, and I was like, "Do you have this?" And then yeah, it was so tits. It was like tits out of time. It was the best thing I've ever seen, and that's the most sexist thing I've said on the channel so far. But we can work on that. We can come up with something worse. Don't worry about that. 3 tippers in the fridge. Polly's anniversary. The 2 Chubsies. Yep, I'm not gonna lie, Adam. I am waiting for Chubble's X to arrive at Brewcavern, and then I will be heading down there to get a can of that. Chubbles is still available on their web shop, so I might buy some more Chubbles and Chubbles Enhanced because I haven't got in any left. Do you know what I mean? So I may as well. Yeah. First of all, it's called Blood and Honey. Yeah, and it was pretty watchable. Not only have they done a sequel, Adam, AJ as I like to call you, they've done a spin-off. So Piglet has actually got his movie out of that as well, and I've not seen the Piglet one, but it is actually meant to be quite watchable. I did watch Popeye the Slayer Man the other night as well, and it was just about as toilet as I think you'd imagine it would be. But I also watched that Sinners that everyone's like banging on about. Like everyone's like, "Oh, Sinners is great. It's like such a good film." It was wank. I hated it. It was from dusk till dawn, but with all of the fun and all of the like the badassness removed. It was dog shit. Um, Craig H. Yes with a no. What? Yes or no? Yes with an if, no with a but. It is a hype beer, but I think it is one of the few that delivers. I honestly think it is one of the few that delivers. Everyone always says about putty, and I'm the same. Like, oh, putty, it's never as good as people say it is, and it isn't. Do you know what I mean? But I'll always buy it. But Chubbles is like Chubbles for me. Um, Chubbles and Centaur Army are the two beers of the year that I look forward to, and yeah, I mean, some people look forward to fucking Steady Rolling Man, but fuck those guys. Well, I'm sure. To be fair, I'm pretty sure. What's it called? Turning Point will have done a because what is it? Disco Inferno or something like that. That's their sort of flagship beer, isn't it? Well, I'm sure when its anniversary comes out, they'll do a triple IPA, and then I'm sure you'll get one then, young man. Never you worry about that. Oh man, life's carrying on. They can get in the sea. American Werewolf in London, 10 out of 10. Absolute 10 out of 10. The sequel, American Werewolf in Paris, absolute bag of wank. But yeah, old school practical horror effects. It still looks insane. That thing where like the hand thing, that is like the coolest thing I've ever seen. I remember watching it. What's it called? Like the pub's called like the Bloody Hair or something like that. Or yeah, absolutely fucking mental. Such a good film. Absolutely such a good film. 10 out of 10. Yeah, it makes sense. Twisted Childhood Universe. All these IPs are coming free. There's obviously that Steamboat Willie sort of thing coming out, which I'm sure will be absolutely dog shite. I think I have got it on Plex somewhere. I'll probably be able to watch that. Uh, oh man, Slaughtered Lamb. Yeah, that's it. Slaughtered Lamb. The Slaughtered Lamb. Yes. Yep. 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 With probably the worst pub signage I've ever seen in my life. I wouldn't go in a pub with that sort of sign. I'd think that looks ghastly. I would not go in. They have done a Peter Pan one. Yep. And I was watching a Watch Mojo video the other day, and apparently it's better than you think. Like it's still terrible, but it was on their top 10 horror films of the last decade that are way better than you think it'd be. And they were like, it's shit. Do you know what I mean? It's absolutely shit. But it is so much better than it has any right for it to be. Rick Mail wasn't in that film, was he? Bollocks. I'm calling bollocks on that. I also like action movies. I assume sorry. I've got a little because I'm so frightfully sort of wanker. Yeah, I've got a little thing of dukkha. I don't know what that shit is, but I was in M&S, and like I always get followed around shops. I think for some reason I must look like a shoplifter. I mean, it's the fact that I'm always shoplifting. It's probably why. But they were there, and I was like, I need to buy something now, and I bought this dukkha. I don't know what it is. Well, it's nuts by the looks of it. Smells nice. Oh, hello. Okay, a lot of people are saying that Rick Mel was in on American. Okay. Do you know my main gripe with Rick Mail and Adrian Edmondson? So first of all, I'll go on record. Geniuses, comedic geniuses. Love it. I've never seen anything bad that they're in. Is it like Guest House Paradiso? Brilliant. I get why people don't like it, but it's banging. Filthy Rich and Catflap, fantastic. Is it The New Statesman? Like I don't think Adrian Edmondson was involved with that, to be fair, but literal comedic geniuses. I think Bottom is arguably the greatest British comedy of all time. That and Blackadder. The Office probably, but yeah, yada blah, blah, yada yada yada. But my main gripe with them is whenever I watch them in interviews, they're just such wanky toffs. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I always thought they'd be just like badasses, just like normal blue collar Joes who just like did cool things. But then you see interviews with them, and they're so wanky. Like they are so wanky, and it kind of like ruins my illusion of them. But I actually just wish they were like Eddie Hitler and Richard. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of how I wish they were in thing. But no, it turns out that like they were just actors who were really good and writers who were brilliant and geniuses. But yeah, that's annoying. Uh, he was Lord Flashheart, wasn't he? Yeah, Lord Flashheart. He's in season one as well, isn't he? Which is an underrated. I don't think people realize how good the first season. First of all, season. Well, the UK, it's a bloody series. Do you know what I mean? It's like I'm not like one of these proud British people, but I tell you what, it's not a bloody season. It's a series. If you're in this country, that's it. Do you know what I mean? Like, and that's it. That's as as wanky as I'll get about that. But yeah, he was in the first series of Blackadder, which I believe was the most expensive British show made of all time when it first came out. Um, and yeah, he's plays this like bonkers prisoner who's like made. Oh yeah, it's brilliant. It is brilliant. I've not seen it in years, and the double IPA is kicking in a bit now, so I'm not really remembering it. Yeah, he's like this prisoner, and it's like Mr. Key. Oh, it's fucking yeah, it's so good. Well, yeah, he's the most famous Flashard in the final one, as in what is it? Always treat your kite like you treat your bird. And then Hugh House Laurie is in what? Take her home at the weekends to meet your mother. And it's like, no, get inside her 5 times a day and take her to heaven and back. Showing, oh yeah, absolutely perfect. You couldn't have got anyone better to deliver those sort of flash heart lines. Woof woof. Do you know what I mean? Oh, absolutely incredible. Slack bladder. Yeah, incredible. Oh, that's right. That was grand. I'm busting for a piss. I have actually got my piss glass around here, but I'm not going to use it. I'm going to keep the illusion that I'm a classy guy. So yeah, I'll go to the toilet in a little while. Yeah, but yeah, time for the next beer, I reckon. And yeah, it's the other one in the Genome Project, Operation Genome. Ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. Do you know what I mean? Like you wouldn't see these sort of like ridiculous small mistakes happen with like the beer hooligan, would you? You know, he wouldn't. He'd research things properly and and not be looking off camera at all times at a spreadsheet. So this one has also got fantastic artwork. They've also got aliens on them, aren't they? Stupid. And this is Asvex and Beak. I can't remember what Beak are from, oddly enough, even though I think two of my beers of the year last year were from Beak. And this is a double IPA. I can't even read that first word. It looks like it says Motueka, but it looks like it's a W. Sorry. Yeah, Motueka, Crush, Citra, Amarillo. So that'll be nice. That's it. That is. I honestly don't know how. Like, so obviously, Simo Subs is my boy. Do you know what I mean? Then you've got the Beer Monster, who I respect his tenacity if I don't respect him as a human being. And then there's other people on there, and they are like able to do these like videos that are like 3, 4, 5 hours long every single night. And I'm struggling after 24 minutes and 35 seconds. If only for the fact that I'm struggling for a piss. It's actually insane. I don't think he's in season 3 because in season 3 it's when he's the butler, isn't he? Just sort of, and Hugh Laurie's the Prince Regent. I don't think Lord Flashheart is in season 3. He's in season 1, not as Lord Flashheart, but as a prisoner. He's in season 2 as the OG Lord Flashheart, and oh, what is it? So the Stephen Fry character. Um, you still worship God? The last time I heard, he was worshiping me. Do you know what I mean? Great, absolutely great. But yeah. Alright, fine. Splitting with Harry. Fine, don't worry about old Rowie. You know, no one ever splits any beers with old Rowie, do they? It's because Rowie doesn't share. I can't. So he was General Melchett, I think, maybe something like that. And the Flanders Pigeon Murderer. I think he was that. But in season 2, oh, because it's Queenie does this line, and she was like, and it's obviously like because he's come home drunk, and she's like, I was awakened by a terrific banging from Lord, and I can't remember what the name is. And then Blacker's like, oh, I never thought he still had it in him. But yeah, bless you. I want to say Melchett, Lord Melchett. Yeah. Yeah, I was awakened by a terrific banging from Lord Melchett. No, I didn't think he still had it in him. Ridiculous. Like, man. British comedy does suck though, and everyone likes. And if you like it, you're wrong because it's rubbish. Red Dwarf. Red Dwarf is so lame. It is dreadful. I like everyone involved. Craig Charles. I love them all. You know, everyone involved. I love all of them. But yeah, it is awful. And like it starts badly, but then like it gets so much worse. Oh, it is so lame. I hate Red Dwarf. Yeah, the first season is just about watchable. It is. I tell you what, it has got like. To be fair, is it Crichton, the sort of like robot dude? He delivers like a perfect line. To be fair, when for some reason, Red Dwarf, they had to evacuate, eject all of the ship's curry, and he's like breaking the news to Dave Lister, and um, and he says we've had to evacuate all of the korma, and he's like, "What am I going to do?" And he just looks at him and says, "Have you tried liking pasta?" I just thought, no, to be fair, that was like a perfectly like. I mean, I do it better than they did it, but like, yeah, that was it was very, very good. I have never seen the American Red Dwarf pilot, but at the same thing, it's available on YouTube. Have you ever? That's me like scratching my balls, not checking enough. Have you ever seen the UK version of Married with Children? It was called Married for Life, and it has Russ Abbott as Al Bundy in it, and it's one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life. And it is. You can watch. I think it was cancelled after like 6 episodes or something like that. But I think about 3 or 4 of those episodes are on um, YouTube, and they are unbearable. Like I love Married with Children. I think it's one of it was. I think it was the first. I think I was into Married with Children before I was into The Simpsons. Do you remember? I just remember watching it one night, and I must have been about 7 or 8. I remember watching this episode, and I was blown away by how funny it was, and just like how sarcastic Al Bundy was, and how much like a fucking dick he was. And I was like, even now, I still remember the night that I watched it. It was I was sharing a bedroom with my sister at the time because my mother was ill, and so she needed my room for yada yada yada. And yeah, I remember sitting up because there was a horror film on. I think it was called "The Little Girl Who Lives Down the Lane." I think it's a Jodie Foster film, and but before it was on was Married with Children. I mean, you know, I wasn't being supervised. They had way bigger. My mum and her partner at the time, Bill, who's in the photo over there. By the way, the dude called Bill, the greatest guy I've ever met my entire life. They had bigger things on their mind. So me sitting up until like 4 in the morning watching TV was meant very awesome. And oh god, that was like almost a sign of weakness, wasn't it? And just sort of like name names, name bits of my past. But yeah, Marriage Children, absolutely banging. Sorry, you were too young for Married with Children. You must have been 40 when that came out. It came out in the 80s, didn't it? Ridiculous. It is. I just think it's fucking like. I just think it's so funny. Um, but yeah, honestly, Married for Life. It is like it's worth watching because it's that bad, but it's also that bad. It's like, man, I do need a piss. Just look, I can't see my piss glass. I'm going to go to the toilet. So yeah. Um, everyone, leave your favorite, I don't know, thing about me in the comments. But. My shades. Oh, fuck knows where they are. Over there. Yeah, everyone has a piss glass. Look, everybody has a piss glass. There's no way on earth you don't have like a random glass in your bedroom that occasionally, if you can't be bothered to go to the bathroom, you take a piss in. I can't be the only one, right? I'll find it. No, if I knew where it was, I would not have just gone to the bathroom. You can also have a piss can. Do you know what I mean? Like, they are probably better. A little piss in a can. Throw that out the window when you're done. There's this huge pile outside of my. There isn't, but this huge pile. Just like Rose on YouTube again. He's got a pile of piss cans that have been thrown out of his window. But yeah, I shouldn't have told everyone about Marriage for Life. They've all fucked off and started looking for that. Yeah, yeah. I met Russ Abbott once. True story. In Nottingham. It must have been about 2002, 2003. Yeah, in a bar called Brass Monkey that I used to work in. He was very, very nice. There's no further stories to that. It was just sort of like, oh, that's Ross Abbott. And went over and said hello. And he was very nice. And he did a little impression of that. He used to do like a James Bond-esque sort of character, didn't he? And he did like a little thing about that. And that was very, very nice. Yeah. And that's my Russ Abbott story. Like, yeah, there's nothing incriminating in German. It was just we just met and he was all right. Yeah. Right. Mm, that's the one. Fucking hell, yeah, shit the bed. And you think you're too young to remember Married with Children or to watch Married with Children? Are you fucking kidding me? Basil and Bond, shit the bed. Yeah, that is like insane. It's like I remember when what's it called? Also another amazing um bloody Rowan Atkinson. Now Rowan Atkinson is one of the greatest of all times. Like I remember, what's that really shit young comedian whose missus left him to be with fucking I said Rick Miller to leave him to be with Rowan Atkinson. Like, that's fucking mint. That is it James Acaster or something like that? Missus left him to be with fucking Rowan Atkinson. That is like that's a double upgrade. Like, yeah. So the Thin Blue Line, I think, is probably the most underrated British comedy of all time. It's it's basically Blackadder. That was like the noughties version of Blackadder, wasn't it? It was like it was just under a different name. They obviously couldn't call it Blackadder, but it's like written by Ben Elton and I keep on forgetting his fucking name. I keep I might be. I've been watching too much House lately, so I always think I'm having a fucking like stroke. It's like or like have leprosy or some shit. But yeah, it's Rowan Atkinson, isn't it? And yeah, man, the Thin Blue Line is absolutely fucking awesome. Yeah, it is a very good show. Right. And this is a very good beer from obviously Asvex. Operation, do you know, got the name right fucking finally. Collaboration with Beak. Good ass. I hate Sunday roasts. I'm gonna throw this out there. Oh, hello. In 2003, it's a blend of things. Like, no, 2003, I was 21. I was 21 in 2003. I was not only was I working at a bar, I was a senior manager in a fine dining restaurant bar because yeah, yeah, concentrated on the wrong things when I was a kid. I was like, ooh, I'll just progress in my career and do shit like that. And no, I should have been out having fun and doing gear and watching and American Werewolf in fucking London more often, so I could remember facts about it. But yeah, 2001, yeah, 2003. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, I'm old. I am old. I do have a good skincare regime though, as in, well, I'll take you through some of it to be fair, because it's all over here. Um, well, I'm not going to bring them all over. I'm not going to share some trade secrets, but a lot of the things are there are like very nice skincare products from Lush. So they make it look good. They make it look good. I might have some closer at home actually. There we go. So we've got a Bulldog moisturizer. We've got a different moisturizer. We've got a very small penis, and we have got, I think, the same moisturizer. I just didn't realize I had that one, two of them. Yeah, so that is that. Yeah. Oh, there we go. We have got an aloe vera moisturizer. There's a lot of moisturizers. There's a lot of moisturizers, and I hasten to add, this is a very big thing. I hasten to add, I don't use all of them on my dick. Do you know what I mean? Those are just not like necessarily masturbatory aids. Only half of them are. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I mean, technically they are because I mix them half and half at a time and then jerk off. But you know, you were 15 in 2003. How old was? There's no way on earth I'm older than you. But not only that, there's no way on earth I'm that much older than you. Jesus Christ. Fair play. Also, like, good advice because obviously a lot of us are sort of like beer drinking folk, so we're obviously terrible at talking to birds, or very rarely to never talk to birds. But the best advice I was ever given by a dolly bird was wear women's deodorant because it just smells like soap, so you smell clean. And that was the best advice I have ever been given when it comes to the birds. Oh god, I'm becoming like sexist, isn't it? Yeah. 6 people are watching. 27? That's only you only I've already forgotten how old I am. No, let's work this out again, sorry. 2003. How old did I say I was? So I was born in 1982. So in 2003, I'd have been 21. Yeah, so I was 21. Right, so you're only 6 years older than me. It's a quick just like fucking like just a genius. Do you know what I mean? Man alive. Man alive. I mean, congratulations, that's badass. Do you know what I mean? Like that is awesome. But that's like a lot of responsibility. Like, yeah, that is, I mean that without sarcasm or anything like that. That is fucking great, man. I celebrate you. I celebrate your family. I hope you're all happy. I hope you're all fucking brilliant. But 4 kids, man alive. What the hell? You're the most stressed out dude on earth. My missus has got 2 kids, and they're great, and they are mint. They're so fun. They're so funny. They both fucking hate me, but they are cool. Like they are awesome. But like 4 kids, that's like 2 more. And yeah, but that's badass, man. Yeah, God bless to all of you. What? Yes, everybody says that. Well, AJ, the thing about Cascale it it's awful, and no one should ever drink Cascale, and it should have died out years ago. I hate it. It is so pointless. And the worst part is, it's become the new sort of hipster. Oh, the what is it like now? The mild trail that Camera are doing. "Mm, come in, have a pint of mild. Mild is dreadful. Well, that is badass. That is the most wholesome post anyone has ever made on this channel, Mr. B. So, yeah, that is awesome. But do me a favor, do not get him a pint of cask because it will be awful. Get him like a sweet triple IPA so he can, like, you know, dance on the table. Like, whoop, whoop, whoop. That would be fucking sweet. Yeah, that's pretty cool. The girl with a curl. Nice. Okay, I was really going to have 2 beers, but like, I am off tomorrow and I got one of these actually. I drank a few of these the other night. And, oh, has anyone had one of these? First of all, it's called Choc Teas, so you know it is going to be badass. Yeah, I drank like a few of these on the train back from Wingfest the other day, and it just tastes like Bailey's. It just tastes like Bailey's. So since I'm not going to bed as soon as I thought I was, I may as well like keep on drinking this and acting like a clown for 5 people's amusement. One like though, that's all right for me. This is ridiculous. I might actually start texting people. It's like just turn your laptops on. Ridiculous. Uh, It is so hard. It is so hard to do. It's why I can see why so many people get guests on. Oh, mate, Mersey, I have seen them when people like, but you can buy sets of them, can't you? Like, and it's in the fridge at the supermarket, and you go in, and it's like five of these buzz balls, a couple of minis, like Cirocs. It's got ice in there, and then you just go, mate, I would get fucking rip shit on those all of the time. Noise. Well, I mean, I love you, and you do know my name, but how are you? Noise. Oh, noise. Paul Spry. Yeah, Paul Spry. Or ideally, Dr. Spry, your beautiful wife. Yeah. Well, I love you too. You're a legend. Sorry, I completely forgot. I completely forgot for a second there, and I hope you're all good. I hope you're all good. I've not seen you for a little while, actually. I mean, I've never seen you online. Yeah. Everyone subscribe to Noise the band. It's this little fella here. I don't know how to do that, but uh, yeah, but him there. You're probably not even seeing my little. That's not how computers work, is it? I am so luddite. It is ridiculous. It is. It's bullshit. Is what it is. It's fucking bullshit. Tipsy bartender. Sink cocktails, you say? I don't think I have, but I do. Oh, is the dude? Well, I don't know. I don't know. I might do. I might not do. But yeah, I do like that idea of those things where you just like you. You're right. I am a national treasure. Yeah. Even though a lot of people are referring to me as the Sean P. Diddy Coombs of beer reviewers lately, which I'm not gonna lie, is frankly it's not doing well for my image, but it's what people are calling me. Do you know what I mean? It's not me who's making this up because I wouldn't have made that up, would I? So, but yeah, people are referring to me as that. Yeah. The main things I only watch food things on YouTube. To be fair, like how to grill a monkfish. First of all, it's not baby oil. They're nice products that like I buy to look younger. Do you know what I mean? Like it's not working at all. I look like a cat shit pasty, but but the theory is there. Do you know what I mean? Like you can moisturize, you can do this. Yeah, I'm alive. I don't know if I'm alive and hit my foot a bit. Nothing came from that whatsoever. Okay, two double IPAs done. Boom. Probably gonna. Nope. There we go. Shit the bed. It's got lights and stuff in it. Ridiculous. Spent all this rigs, things like that. No one's watching. No one's watching. I could just, not really about that sort of starting beef with other beer tubers because there's no point because being a beer tuber is also instantly the most like ridiculously tragic thing ever. But if I was to do that, right, I'm not. Oh, we've got questions over here. How much is too much for a pint of 4.5 sour? Um, I think didn't you fucking message me this like fucking 5 years ago because somewhere that I didn't work for charged you for something that I had nothing to do with. Um, First of all, any amount of money for a sour beer is too much because sour beer is dreadful, and you all, need to stop being such fucking hipsters and stop drinking sour beer. It tastes like arse. It's dreadful. It doesn't need to exist. Like I'm glad it does. So because that way Vault City exists, and that way Vault City can make their badass fucking imperial stouts. So that's great. But any amount of money is too much for a pint of 4.5% sour. At the same time, let's say knowing nothing about the sour, knowing nothing about the brewery, knowing nothing about. See, again, £9 for a pint of wee bookie, right? Okay, so Vault City, arguably one of, as much as it kills me to say it, I was just talking about it, arguably one of the best breweries in the UK. Mint, absolutely mint, fucking huge. And some of the, I was lucky enough during my time at Neon to go there and meet. I can't remember the owner's name. I think it was Steve or something like that. But he was like a very, very nice fella. And we went out for some drinks and great fucking brewery. But the things like that, these like, you're not meant to be drinking them by the pint, are you? Do you know what I mean? Like, so most places offer things by the 2/3, which I know, even if we go by halves, £4.50 for a half is the same as £9 for a pint. But you're choosing to drink a premium product, and that's it. Do you know what I mean? Like, so yeah, it is. I wouldn't pay that, but I would never have ordered it anyway. Do you know what I mean? If that makes any sense. So it's kind of like, and you don't know the overheads of the place, yada 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 yada. But I'm not going to say that's too much. But I am going to say if I was getting a round in, and that's what my friend wanted, I would pay that because that's what they wanted. It's fine. Yeah, yeah. I know ABV isn't everything. You're completely right. But yeah, but it might not be in Vault City's defense. It might just be. So there's kind of like two ways that I'm going to put myself a bit because it's going to be very very boring for a second. I'm not going to have a beer actually. I'm going to have a. These are 63p in my co-op at the minute. Absolute espresso martinis. So I'm going to have one of, the Thinking Man's Imperial Stout. So nitro, baby. So I'm going to have one of those. Right. So there are two ways that you can run your business if you're a bar, right? You can either work to a GP or you can work to a cash margin. Now, working to a GP is the more traditional way of doing it, which in the long run will generate more money. But if you work to a cash margin, then you'll sell things quicker but make less per item. Does that make sense? Do you know what I mean? So it'd be sort of like, so we'll use this for instance. You could sell something like this with a GP of 70%. Sell it for it's too much maths. It's already too much maths. So uh, you basically have to choose, as in, do you want to make money? God, I am so good at this, like when I'm sober, but after a few drinks, it's really hard to explain. But I do a video about it one day explaining GP and shit. But yeah, uh, many littles make a much is probably a better way of putting it. As in, do you know what I mean? As in, like, so. See, there we go. Most bits that you, yeah, there. What you've just said there, I completely agree with you. That there is the cash margin. That's the cash margin thing where, and which I'm also behind. That's the that's the end that I'm behind. Do you know what I mean? Where it's, say, okay, I'm not going to name any names here because it does involve where I work. So I'm not going to say which side I'm on. But two sides of this coin is right. Last year, both places is going to be so hard to not say which. I was on the expensive side, and it was Parish, Ghost in the Machine. Two places in Nottingham City Centre got it. One of those places worked to a cash margin, but they sold them for £9.50 a can. Air freighted, double IPA, hype beer, £9.50 a can. The other place worked to a GP, we have to hit 65 to 72%. They were charging £13.50 a can. The same beer, drink in, take away, regardless. Um, the first place where it was £9 a can, sold out. I can't click my fingers, but sold out like that. The £13.50 place, it took 9, 10 months to sell it. And by the end of that, it was selling for less than £9 a can because it was too old and nobody wanted it anymore. So it's sort of like, it's better, in my opinion, it's better to work to something like a cash margin and just move it as opposed to hitting your GP. It's like, well, we'll always hit 70%. It's like, fuck you, 70%, because it's going to go off eventually. Mm. Well, I've never been to Liverpool. Better believe it, Paul. Supply and demand. I tell you what, this is only a reference that me and Noise are going to get. But I had a sausage roll for lunch yesterday, and the amount of red sauce that I put on it would have made you proud, bro. Do you know what I mean? You'd have been like, well enough. You'd have been like, oh, I did well. I did well. I taught him. And I love ketchup. This is how much I love ketchup. I've got a bottle of ketchup in my room. I fucking love ketchup. It is like the fucking best ever. But yeah, as soon as like I just had this sausage roll and I was like, oh, man, you need ketchup on your sausage roll, man. Saus- I don't think sausage rolls are as good as people make them out to be. Fuck off. Mersey beers. AJ. It's completely the other way around. Brown sauce is for bacon and red sauce is for sausages. That's like everybody knows that. That's like breakfast 101. But at the same time, if you feel differently, I totally respect that. And that's a big thing, bro. Well, yeah, well, what I will drink in your bar every single day. Open a bar and I am, you bastard. And make sure you serve these delicious. Absolute. I'm sponsored. Absolute would ever sponsor this shit. It's just sort of like, it is delicious though. It is absolutely banging. I've paid like 18 quid for imperial stouts that aren't as good as this. It's magic. See you later, Paul. Have a good night. In a bit. Hmm, what time is it? 20 past 11. That's not that late. I reckon I've got at least another hour in me. Do all five of you have another hour in you? Yeah, we'll find out. We will find out the hard way because Rowie is here, baby. Oh, that was. Right. So I went to Wingfest the other day, right? And it was pretty good. Should I move on to something stronger? Because I reckon I'm doing all right here. That should I have a stout. I've got a West Coast. I have got a West Coast, and we all know that Rowie does not like West Coasts. So we could ruin my evening by me having one of them. And the West Coast that cost me fucking 12 quid as well. Didn't realise it was a West Coast. Well, 10 quid. Yada yada yada. Joke aside, do none of you guys have a piss glass? That seems mental to me. Walking downstairs every single night. Ah. Wingfest. No, it was this event in Derby. It was fucking badass. Boom. There's one in Sheffield coming up as well. I'm going to that one as well. You're so man. Okay, well, to prove that I also mostly jest about my piss glass, I am going for a wee in the toilet. So I'll be back in like a minute. Yeah, that's fine. That's the same as a piss glass. Ugh. I don't know what you lot are talking about when I'm gone, but okay. Oh, I hate AI. I hate AI so much. Like, have any of you people seen Terminator or Terminator 2? That's how it starts off. And I'm not like a conspiracy theorist at all, but man, I hate AI. I cannot stand it. I would rather spend what the 8 seconds it takes me to edit this shit than ever do any of that crap. I hate AI. It is so lame. But I'm glad that you like it, AJ. Right. I'm gonna have another beer, but first I'm gonna have a Buzzballs, baby. Uh, we nearly got up to 8 viewers earlier on. That was pretty cool. I don't know. They must have all gone. They're probably emptying their own piss glasses. Right, let's open something. Yada yada yada. Ugh. Ugh. Man, I don't open anything without like. Ooh, there's an idea. Get rid of you. I've got so many of these cans of absolute espresso martinis in here. Oh, that's a beaut to open. Why the hell not? Double deep fried gingerbread. Imperial stout, 16% man alive. That is a lot. Whatever. So, see, just Disco knows it. Fuck AI. Fuck AI. Dog shit. Absolute dog shit. Yeah, so well, fuck, you know, what else am I going to drink it? I do believe I have the appropriate glass around here somewhere. Cock. There we go. The Vault City Modern Dark Beer. Double deep fried gingerbread. This was incredible when it came out. So we may as well drink it now. 3 years later. Or some shit like that. But yeah. Man, that looks incredible. Let's have a little whiff. That ginger's still there, man. That it is still there. It's even better than I remember it being. That is like boom. I'd have screamed it, but my housemate's like asleep downstairs, so I can't do that. But that is ridiculously good. That is like it's even better than I remember it being. I just like coughed there, like all over my screen, like, bleh. Which would have been pretty cool. Yeah. Move that up there. Makes production values a bit better. Simo subs. Let's be honest. In my opinion, the goat. You know, I think you're incredible, and yeah, you are like badass. So the Simo subs, fuck it, we're putting our wands in the air. Legend. Simo, in case you've just joined, I picked this out of the fridge. I'm sure I was saving it for like a special occasion, but then I realized every single day is a special occasion, which everybody needs to remember. Every single day is a special occasion. Every single day we wake up is just another day of toil that we have to go through, and maybe that night will die. Do you know what I mean? That's all we need to remember. And well, I assume you mean the latest Doom. I wait until games have come out until like 5 years, and then I buy them. I'm playing Elden Ring at the minute, and man, so that is like the hardest game I've ever played. It is like it's dog shit. It is like so hard. Like everything is just trying to kill you. It's mental. But I did platinum Bloodborne, so I reckon I can still do it. Is that like Doom the Dark Ages you're playing as well? Because that's just come out. Yeah. Unless like you've only just been born and it's like 1993 again, and we're all just like, yeah, I'm aware, Simo. They are assholes. They are assholes. I did a whole thing in the video earlier on. I assume you're going to rewind it and watch it all, but there's no easy mode. I want games to have an easy mode. If I drop X amount of money on a game, fiver, do you know what I mean? Like, I want it to have an easy mode, like so I can just like breeze through it and like think I'm like fucking Adam Sandler or something. Do you know what I mean? Like Is he good at video games? But yeah, oh, man, video games are too hard these days. No, no, yeah, no one ever knows I'm live. I can't work it out. Like, as in, ugh, anyone else does a little video about or a post. You can do these posts now on the YouTubes, and someone's like, I'm gonna be live in 20 minutes, and a million people look. Right, I do it. No one cares. Like, if anything, everyone's like, oh, he put that. But yeah, I am fine. Mickey T, MT. I'm always all right. Just heartbroken that no one's watching. Wolfenstein, yeah, ridiculous. Is that the new order or? Yeah, yeah. To be fair, they've done that on the Wolfenstein games since the early days, mate. Since like the 90s. I remember that when you put it on the earlier setting, and he had like BJ Blazkowicz, I think his name is, and he had like the fucking bonnet on. He's got like a dummy in his mouth. Yeah, but that's the level I want to play games at. Like, so especially these days where like the games are upwards of what, 80 quid, or are going to be. Oh, fuck it, we'll even say 60 quid, 60 quid, 60 quid. It's a fucking lot of money. Do you know what I mean? Like, for me to not be able to play the game because of some bullshit person has decided that's how hard it has to be. Fuck you. I am glad you've asked, Mickey T. We went for a random from the fridge and we ended up with Vault City double deep fried gingerbread, the collaboration with Nerd Bread. It is 16%, which I'm not going to lie, wasn't happy about because I've got shit to do in the morning. Mostly wanking. It's mostly wanking. But at the same time, it's like I still have stuff to do, and like you've got to have plans. If you haven't got plans, you sort of you collapse in on yourself and you get depressed. And yeah. Mm. It is ruddy lovely as well. It is so good. You also missed out on me drinking a can of Absolute Vodka Espresso Martini. Yeah. So the channel's going about as well as it always has been. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I avoided that one because it was just like cream eggs are wank. They are so shit, and I just knew it would just taste like AIDS, and I didn't want to have it. And yeah, so I never had it. Oh, what is this there? Huh. Oh, because the thing's the other way. How do I flip it? It's just so stupid. Like, can I do that on here or something without turning everything off? See, already that's like different to how I like it being. That's what? Okay. How do I- Camera flip. Yeah, probably would work on an Android or something like that. Ridiculous. Everything's like mirrored. Yeah, mirroring. Yeah, see, I know I don't know how to do it on my phone. I did it on my phone once, and then, uh, but why would I want it mirrored? Like, why would I want things to be more difficult? Like, why would that be a default thing that someone would put in? It's ridiculous. It's like the From software of YouTube. Bubblegum is always good because bubblegum's awesome. And was it bright blue? And presumably it changed the color of your piss for like a day and a half. Yeah, I think they use spirulina, which is a type of seaweed, to do it. But yeah, it's cool. It's fucking cool. Like, yeah, yeah, yeah. It tastes nice as well. I like shit like that. Yeah, it's always good. I think it's direction brewing should be going in, you know, like experimental. Do you know what I mean? Like people like chefs have been using like things like liquid nitrogen to cook things for fucking years. Like if we're cooking things using freezing, then you know, why shouldn't breweries make beers that turn my shit green for 7 days after I've had one? You know, it's fucking banging. Like this tastes it's like it tastes like awesome. It just tastes like so good. Ooh. Does anyone like hot sauces? Tell this, that. That's like a not normal thing. Okay. It might have just been like a brief bit of color underneath my thing. Yeah. Should I eat a really, really hot sauce? People watch that. They can do that if you want. I've got my fridge of everything. I have got. We've already discussed this, haven't we? We have got anal vomit, the cursed colon. Infernal Dictionary is fucking badass. Yeah, as you probably know because you've probably seen the video. But yeah, it's from Loose Brews and Thick Sauce. This stuff is mental. It's like the hot sauce. I mean, I'm not gonna have it. And even open it up. That's a spicy meatball. Clears your sinuses, I'll give you that. Mate, that shit is like beyond super hot. It is like I think there's actually there is a video if you go back far enough. I wouldn't recommend it. It's not a great video where I eat a chicken wing with it on, but I only do that because my my partner's brother's daughter um, just eats a wing with it on. Like she's like 16 in this video. She's not in the video 'cause she's 16. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's yeah. So she just like eats this wing with this on, and she just sits there for like 5 minutes, not saying anything. And I'm like, the fuck? Like, why did you eat that? And she's like, I just thought it was normal sauce. I was like, are you okay? And she's like, it's so hot. And so I'm like, right, do you need anything? And she's like, no, it's all right. So I was blown away. It was like the fucking coolest thing I've ever seen. Honestly, it was fucking incredible. And so I then do a video where I put a tiny bit on one wing and I shit my pants and cum simultaneously. It was that hot. Like I aggressively just sort of like ejected semen from my willy. I don't know how it works. There's probably other things involved, but like it was so hot and like shat myself. I was like, "Ugh, but like, you can see it in the video. Like I'm struggling. I'm like, like I'm spitting on the floor. Chick was like fucking. I'm not gonna give a name, obviously. Chick's like fucking 16. Just like it was hotter than she thought it was. So just sat there. I was like, what the fuck? It was fucking awesome. I suppose you had to be there. And after that, we watched Terrifier 3. You know, pretty cool. But everyone is so good at hot sauces apart from me. Oh, do you not think so? I know what you're doing, but I'm not. Are you trying to force me into? Should I? Should I have a dab on the channel? Like, I normally wouldn't. I normally wouldn't do this for 6 views, but fuck it, you know. It's gonna suck. Don't make me do this. Okay. This stuff sucks so much. I just dropped a lid as well. Fuck's sake. Right. To be fair, Disco, I love you, but according to you, everything can get in the sea. You know, like if it was for you, you know, everything would be in the fucking sea. Oh, right, I need to find out. I have just dropped that lid though. I'm not like living in a world where this sauce thing can just enter my fucking realm at any point. Okay. Also, someone's just texted me saying they didn't get a shout out straight away. So come on and get a shout out. Okay. Okay, this is going to be tragic, by the way. There's a little dab on there. This hot sauce. This is for fucking 4 people. You fucking kidding me? Like, you know, I could put a turban on and had a fake accent and get fucking 6,000 views a month, fucking day. That's the beer monster, by the way. Okay. It's gonna fucking suck. I'm gonna drop a load of racial slurs here. Maybe my fucking views will go up. It's already hurt. Okay. It fucking sucks. So have some more. Okay. The worst part about this sauce is when you first have it, you think it's okay. Ooh, but it's a builder. It's building up right now. Fuck. It's building up right now. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, this isn't good. This is not my best idea ever. Okay. Shut up. I can't. It's pretty hot. Ugh. This is not good viewing for anyone. Oh, it hurts to talk. Ugh. 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 Oh God. Oh, I'm gonna get some milk. It's downstairs. Ugh. 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 That was the worst. Ugh. I'm still not feeling too great. It's so hot. Ugh. It sucks. You guys, I'll close my window. Ugh. Oh God, that was so awful. That sucked. Oh, oh, Simo, mate. The worst part is, like, I know I have that to look forward to. I've already got a bog roll in the freezer just to be on the safe side. Oh man, that was like that sucked. And the worst part is like I've had this for months. It is so spicy. I don't think people realize how spicy it is. Like, ugh. But the important thing is, like, I did it like a man and like didn't complain or anything like that. Honestly, mate, it's my fridge if anything. Chances are, if you name it, I have it in that fridge. I'm like fucking what, Mr. Ben or some shit like Jamie and his magic torch. I just have everything in that fridge, if need be. Although need be, right, I'm not gonna lie. I need another sip of Vault City. I can't do it. Like my heart is palpitating. Whole body reset. We're okay now. That was a lot. Yeah, I tell you what wasn't in that fridge was fucking milk. Ugh. That's how I drink milk. Always gargle it. Yada yada yada. Pretty cool. Oh, it tastes so ass. It was so warm by the time I drank it. Definitely curdled. Shit, like who comes up with these sort of sauces? It's mental. Whew. I'm not going to throw away my piss cans. They mean a lot to me. I want to keep that sauce forever. Ugh. Man, like I'm still struggling to talk. Like at least before, it was because I'm not a particularly good YouTuber. Ugh. Whereas now is I'm just in pain. Ugh. Yeah, it is. I actually on my birthday, a mate from school of mine called Lee came round. Lee, legend. He sculled like half a bottle in one go. And when I posted it on the socials, even the guys from Lose Brews were like, "You need to get that dude to a hospital right now." They were like, But Lee, like, literally was just like, I was so worried the top wasn't on there. But yeah, oh man. Ugh. I've not had the bomb, but I have tried the bomb. I tried it during lockdown, and I tried it in probably the lamest way possible. I had it at a friend's house in the early hours of the morning on a vegan sausage roll. So yeah, I have tried the bomb. That's from the Hot Ones sort of series, isn't it? And yeah, and it was great, but it wasn't for me. It that shits it like the bomb. Like I just sort of like maybe needed like a little drink afterwards, but that was like. Look, I'm not happy about it either, right? As in, I needed to have it off something, and it was either that or my friend's cock. So I took the slightly less gay version, you know, like, oh, vegan sausage rolling. But yeah. No, I did homophobia as well. Channel's looking up, to be fair. Uh, okay, that's past now. That was a whole thing. We've got past that, so now we'll move back onto the stouties in a minute. A little bit more milk. It's meant like when I was growing up, like until maybe the age of like 17. Like milk was my favorite drink. I used to drink it all the time. Was now I've probably like that was the first glass of milk I've had in about a year. Ridiculous. Whew. Okay. Everything is back to normal now. 6 people watching. Ridiculous. Do you know what is rubbish? Football. This guy gets it. Do you know what I mean? Like, man alive. Sergio. Sorry, that's quite easy to pronounce. As in, this guy gets it. He knows fucking fuck seasonal drinkers. Drink stouts in the summer. Do you know what I mean? You wake up on a hot day, have a stout. Do you know what I mean? And if you feel like it, if you wake up on a really, really cold day in the winter, have an IPA. It's great. Don't let the seasons dictate what you're drinking. Let your palate dictate what you're drinking. Let your personal preferences dictate what you're drinking. That's what you need to be doing. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, "Ooh, it's 9 a.m. too early to have an imperial stout. Yes, if you're an alcoholic or if you have to operate heavy machinery, it is too. But if you're off, fuck it, like imperial stout with some pancakes, my boy. Well, I think you should stop thinking about it, Sergio, and start acting on it. Do you know what I mean? That's what we need. We need less thinkers and more doers. And you strike me as a thinker and a doer. So you do you, boo. Do you know what I mean? That's what you need to be doing. And bring loads around to me because, like, peanut butter stout is like the best. Like, it is like the fucking best. I love peanut butter. Redemption of Vanity. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's an absolutely belting. It was because I believe that was called. Oh, what was it? Fuck. Yeah. Well, too many things there. You will do, Mr. B. Take care of yourself. Good night. God bless. In a bit. The Redemption of Vanity. Yeah, that was the Venta Black Creatures. I think that was a renamed Venta Black Creatures, and yeah, it's absolutely banging. It is. I have some peanut butter stuff. If we're going to talk about peanut butter snack, but yeah, it is absolutely banging. It is absolutely banging. It's vegan as well, which is yeah, great. I mean, I'm not. I'm obviously not vegan because I'm a fat cunt. But yeah. Also, same steps. Do you ever come to Nottingham? I reckon we'd get on. I reckon I would hate your taste in music because you look like you listen to Pantera, which is lame. But yeah, we should probably sort that out. I keep on forgetting, like I'm talking into a camera, like I'm not talking to a person. It's like you're not instantly going to reply to me. It's like there's like I said something. Dude's not replying to me. So like, yeah, we should sort something out. Yeah, we're both friends on Facebook. I'll send you my number. We'll sort something out. I'll come to you. You come to me. Whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like day out. And also, I'm gonna point out I am much more of a lightweight than you think, and I'm a liability. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, okay. A Mexican peanut candy. Those are like good words. I mean, I've never had it or heard of it, but I like Mexico. Never been, but like best food on the earth is definitely Mexican, and by that I mean tacos are fucking incredible. Peanut, the best flavor on earth, and candy, the greatest thing that's ever existed. So yeah, That is fucking badass. Yeah, you should 100% do that. Yeah, football is shit. Yeah, I hate football. I hate it so much. Like, I hate it. I actually cut off my own feet just so I could never play football, and I cut off my balls. I have no feet or balls because I hate football that much. Yeah, you're right. It's not that bad. It is not that bad. I do get passionate as it probably doesn't sound it, but I am Welsh, and I think it was fuck, it was like Euros, uh, 2014, 2015. I remember that was when like it was the years where think like the underdogs just got really far, like Wales and I think it was Iceland got really, really far, and I was really invested in that. That was fucking incredible. That was that was an absolutely incredible sort of time. Like I couldn't believe it. That was the most I've ever been in to football. So I'm like, what? I don't know what you're agreeing with now, MT, Mickey T, Mickey T. Oh man, it's only like midnight as well. I'll probably have another beer in a sexy way. Ugh. Have a beer in a sexy way. Like what? Dribble it down my. Ugh. Although I did bring up a triple IPA, baby, when I went downstairs. I couldn't remember why I went downstairs. Well, you can never be disappointed if you don't have high hopes at the end of the day. So, as a Welshman, do you know what I mean? It's like, you know, you can't be eliminated from an event you were never in to begin with, you know. So, well, what? Yeah. So I have got some on order myself, young man. So yeah, looking forward to that. I hate quad IPAs. It's so sweet. I'm going to throw it out now. It's going to taste like shit. It's going to be dreadful. But at the same time, I'm going to love it because it's got Chubbles written on it, and Chubbles is the goat. I have got an old kind of putty in there. I was meant to do that, do the putty mix that I never did. Yeah, hindsight 2020. Even I am not interested in what I'm saying right now. I'm a sexy drinker though, aren't I? Oh god. Do you remember like a minute ago when I was like on fire? That was bullshit. Okay, simmer subs. You've got the triple putty you need to drink. I have a triple putty I need to drink. You've got a Chubbles X on the way to you. I've got a Chubbles X on the way to me. We can weave that so we can work together. I think that makes sense. As in, like, I consider ourselves like the underdogs of the UK beer review scene. Mersey Beers, he's out there making money. Do you know what I mean? He's like every single day, he's printing money. Raggy, boom. Do you know what I mean? That's about it. They're the only the two that I respect out of them all. And yeah, we can outside of us, obviously. Oh, and so many others. That is such like a twatty thing to say. You guys recommend any other good beer out there now worth trying? Oh, mate, as in there's a million and one every single day, man. Like, as in, uh, if you buy anything from a Derby brewery called Pentridge are the fucking incredible. And from my favorite brewery in the UK are Marque. They are based in sort of Portsmouth. They're fucking incredible. They've been doing the best IPAs and well, they're actually a sour brewery, which is weird because like I don't drink sours, but they are doing the best sour IPAs, the best sours, and the hoppiest shit you've ever had. They're incredible. Marque, anything from them. It's literally just make twice. Make. But in one word, do you know what I mean? They're fucking incredible, man. Those are who you need to be keeping an eye out. Then obviously you've got Pentridge in Derbyshire that are just you're not getting. I can't work out how they're making beers that strong, that hoppy, that flavorful at that price. They are fucking incredible. Obviously, Neon Raptor, your boy's always going to love Neon Raptor. Do you know what I mean? Like Black Iris as well. Your Nottingham breweries, man, incredible. Liquid Light. They have State of Kind. The only problem with State of Kind for me is you can't get them anywhere in the Midlands, mate. As in, yeah, State of Kind are fucking insanely good. They are insanely good. Like they make pale ales taste nice. Do you know what I mean? Like and pale ales shit. So, but yeah, Wigan, aren't they? You know, yeah, same kind of based, Wigan based, and they are absolutely fucking incredible. Yeah, Neon have one beer in. It's this one actually. My fridge of everything. Neon have one beer in there, and it's Power Move. And yeah, I obviously used to work for Neon Raptor, but I don't work for them anymore. But yeah, they have Power Move that's in Morrison's. It's also now in Sainsbury's, and I think it's about it. But yeah, oh, they'll definitely send me at least 10 beers off the back of that. Mate, Simo, when you finally come to Nottingham, right? We'll go to Black Iris. And it's even better than you think it is. Unless it's the winter, because it's like it's all outside and that shit is rubbish. But yeah, Alex, the head brewer owner, is arguably the nicest guy in brewing. Like he's just fucking mint. Like he's an absolute fucking legend. Everyone there is great. The entire everything about Black Iris is 10 out of 10. They are they are fucking incredible. They are absolutely incredible. The Nottingham beer scene is so wholesome. Well, yeah, it was. It doesn't matter if it was only one or if it was 10, wasn't it? And it's good that you enjoyed it. MT, my boy. Do you know what I mean? MT's my boy. Ugh, yeah. I keep thinking of the things that I should say, but like I'm just not going to say them. It's like, yeah, biggest things come out my arse. A poo, a poo. A thumb if it was her birthday. Do you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, well, yeah. I've started watching House as well. You seen House? It's been around. We Hugh Laurie. We are talking about all that shit earlier on. Like, yeah, it's the best show I've ever seen. She has a cold. No, it's leprosy. It's fucking Best doctor I've ever seen in my entire life. Instantly. I've got cancer. Yeah, your watch is too tight. The hell? It's Hugh Laurie. Grew up with him being a good guy. All of a sudden, he's an asshole on TV. It's two. It's right. If you're going to leave a positive review, it's Junkyard and The Killpin. If you're going to leave a negative review, it's yeah, fuck it, send it to there as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah. Oh, but you're not going to come in and talk to me, are you? Because you can, because you can. But like, yeah, and also they definitely do come in. Like, I'm always in the kitchen. Like, yeah, well, like then go on Instagram and send me your number, and then let me know. Not like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, you will get some dick pics, but send them to everybody in my camera. I was like, hey Ma, look at my dick. Do you know what I mean? It's like, there's no way it costs 40 quid to go. I actually don't know where you live. I assumed it was Birmingham because you've got a stupid Birmingham accent. Sort of like Preston. That's I did know that. I don't know where Preston is. Is it near Birmingham? I always assume everywhere's near Birmingham. Right. I can come to Preston, I suppose. I was in a burp. I was just making a burp noise. Ugh. I've never been to Liverpool. Just meet in Manchester. Go to Jewel. Smashed on silly stouts and daft sours. We can make this work. Glasgow's pretty sweet. I think I've been. I know I haven't. I've never been out in Glasgow. Actually, no. I've been in Edinburgh and Abid. No, I've either been out in Glasgow and Edinburgh, or Edinburgh and Aberdeen. I think it's Where's Shilling Brewery? That's in Glasgow, isn't it? Is Shilling in Glasgow? Vault City's Edinburgh, isn't it? So I've definitely been to Edinburgh. I think it's Glasgow. I think it's Glasgow, which is where I learned how to do my very good Scottish accent. Yeah, yeah. Edinburgh is Vault City, so it must be the other place I went. Must have been Glasgow, Glasgow, as we say in Scottish. I'm so not good at accents. Would you care for a craft beer? Well, it's definitely Glasgow. We went because I actually went to Overtone while we were there, and we went. Sorry, yeah. Honestly, after like this 2 day bender, we went to Overtone, and they'd just done a triple IPA, and they made me chug a triple IPA off the line at like 7 a.m. on a Monday. It was the best day ever. It was fucking awesome. Oh yeah, yeah. People always forget that. Like cities are big. Do you know what I mean? It's like So like, well, okay, well, let's try and say, yeah, like, Manchester's huge. Like, what were you expecting? Like, Carnarvon. Yeah, you're gonna have to get your walk on, boys. Okay, we're only at 2 hours, and I reckon I can do another beer for 4 people. Ridiculous. The beer monster. It's my go-to. I go say, he's doing this. What are you doing? Well, I'm drinking sort of like nice beers, promoting sort of independent breweries, yada yada yada. What's he doing? He's posting semi-quasi racist shit 24/7, but it's fine because that's what people need. Ridiculous and jealous. I was like, "Mm, yeah. I've heard the same about Preston. You know, okay, I'm gonna, yeah. Okay, well, you boys, we've had that, we've had that, we've had that. We might as well break out the Chills glass and have a triple IPA. Ridiculous. You're not going to spend like 2 hours a day showing people how to like cut down a brisket or some shit like that. It's like I don't have all these skills that I could like show. But it's like, no, let's go home, drink in front of my computer, piss myself. Talk about a piss glass. Ridiculous. I tell you what, I don't regret any of it. Man alive. Okay, well, we're having hey, so no one's starting beef about Preston, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're good, bro. We're good. I think we dodged a bullet there. Do you know what I mean? So, like, yeah, I bet. Yeah, man. It's fucking no way. It's as fucking lame as Nottingham. Do you know what I mean? It's like, ugh. I'm gonna go for a piss though. Ugh. So this has gone all right. So yeah, none of you like keep on watching. Keep on watching. I'm gonna go for a piss. Then I'm gonna come back, and then we're gonna talk about um oh fucking Golden Axe or some shit like that. I don't know. Shinobi. I don't know. Video game or some shit. Oh God, ass hurts. I had too much hot. That fucking shit on me out. Uh, man, I appreciate that. I had to do that after Wingfest. You need a few. I ain't even fucking dry days, man. You need some of these days to take care of yourself because otherwise you will be a state. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No shade on that, man. Everyone needs a few days off the sauce. Just get other vices, like just do a bunch of gear or something like that in the meantime, really fucking get addicted to something else. You know, trade off of your vices. That's the best way. Like smoke 50 a day, best way. Ugh. Like I'm gonna fall asleep on top of my covers tonight, which is about the most tragic way that you can fall asleep. Outside of those people who like don't have bed sheets. Ugh. Like even I'm bored of myself now. Mm. Ugh. Okay. We've got our fifth wind now, so why is The Lion King the best Disney movie? Oh, it's not, is it? It really, really isn't. I tell you what, we've reached that point of the evening where, like, where it's just gonna. So, thank you very much to all 5 or 6 of you who have joined. Love you all. Take care of yourselves. Your boy is going to have a wank. To bed. In a bit. Take care of yourselves. In a bit. And